Okay, welcome, episode 4 of the Victorian slash farmhouse slash really old house over here in Marlton. So it's obviously snowing. That's not a white roof you see, and that's not fluffy cotton on the lawn. So let's take a peek inside. We got the porch is built since the last video. I think it was getting built. Now it's prepared for soffit panels. Siding guy will come and finish this up. The little brickwork you may or may not be able to see. We had some brickwork done to border the porch. And let's take a peek inside since it's nice and heated. All right. Since the last time we visited, our drywall is installed and taped. This is the living room. We're waiting for delivery of trim. Living room, it came out really nice. That'll get all crown molding up there, and that'll get casing around that opening there. These will all get jammed and cased. Staircase needs a little cleaning up. The taper's got some mud on it. I told them to leave it because it would be a disaster if they attempted to scrape it. It's easier just to go ahead and, gingerly remove that. But it came out really nice. We got some recessed lighting in here. I think we're going to have a chandelier here. We'll have a chandelier in the foyer. We're going to have a chandelier in the dining room, along with a chandelier, which you can't see, but there's going to be an island right here, and there'll be a chandelier off of that. And there's some recessed lighting in the kitchen. Cabinets are getting ordered today, and hopefully they'll be in a week or two. We have some patchwork to do on the floor. The family room came out nice. This is really a transformation. This used to be just a meat shed on the back of the house, and we raised the roof in the back. We raised it up 2 feet from about here where it originally was 7 feet and up, and this pans out to the backyard. This is where the patio is going to go. Nice pad back there. Back up to the kitchen here, foyer, pantry or hall closet. I guess that'd be a coat closet. Our entrance for the basement, we moved from originally there. All that was the basement entrance. That this door used to be over there. All right, powder room came out nice, and our utility room is all ready to receive a nice floor that'll go all the way through. And that flooring is this tile here. It's a nice slate look. Porcelain, 1 foot by 2 foot. The coffee cup does not get installed. The floors are going to be patched this week. Hopefully today, tomorrow, we'll go ahead and patch in the floor. This pine, random with pine floor with oodles of character, that's going to get repaired where it needs to be. And then the flooring refinisher is going to come in, refinish all this flooring, redo all these treads. Some of them have already been sanded from the previous owner. They had attempted to do some work. So this will get scraped off, and then these will be painted white. The treads will be stained to match the floor. The floor will be stained to match the flooring that's going in the back, which will be like a luxury vinyl plank, dark in color, whatever color that is. We're going to go ahead and match these floors. Walls are going to be like a cream color. The trim's going to be a bold white. It's a Windsor profile. It's kind of a fancy profile. I may or may not do what's called a plinth block at the base of the casings, the standing casings. The baseboard will be a typical 5 1/4 with an OG on top. Window sills and extension jambs and aprons will be typical. Let's take a walk upstairs. This will get a nice piece of OG along the edge here. We remember we kept the plaster on the wall here because we didn't want any destruction on the staircase. This space up top, remember we stole this space from the staircase, which was there. This will get tile, ceramic tile here. A nice vanity there. This rock was laminated over top the existing plaster. Again, we kept that there to avoid any destruction along the staircase. Bedrooms came out nice. They're really nice in size, very bright. Nice size closet there. A nice clean line all the way across. These floors are going to be carpet, and it presents a great opportunity. We're going to recycle the flooring in these areas where we can and reuse downstairs to patch in downstairs and in the hallway where years ago they had pulled that up to do some electrical work. And we're going to go ahead and fix that. The gaps that you see, I talked to the to the flooring guy. We're going to repair them as good as we can. Because we're going with a dark floor, the gaps don't become a huge problem. They actually just add to the character. It's an old house. There's wide gaps, and we're going to tighten them up as good as we can. And then we're going to recycle the flooring in various spaces that we no longer need up here. These came out nice. This bedroom is probably my favorite because it's loaded with windows. We've got 4 windows in here. And it limits you as far as, with a single bed, you can put a bed there, a headboard there, but it's got some nice space. All right, master bedroom. Again, it closed itself in nicely. I thought it was going to be a little smaller, but there's plenty of room here for large enough furniture. And of course, we have a very large, I'm going to walk through the bathroom, I have a very large master bedroom closet, which is going to have built-ins, nice built-ins, lots of additional space to put your things, and the master bedroom shower is going there. We've got some stud work to do to prepare the wonder board, the cement board for that area, and the curbing and all that good stuff. So let's go up to the 3rd floor. Here we go, up to the 3rd floor. Now the buyer, we have it sold, by the way, so I don't know, we should be saying congratulations yet because it's not sold till we actually get to the settlement table. But the buyer has asked us to put a louvered door at the base here. So we're going to go ahead and extend this frame and put a louvered door at the bottom. The reason we're using a louvered door is because the heater is on the 3rd floor, and the cold air return, although we do have some down here, there is a massive one up top, and by putting a louvered door here, we're going to create air exchange. We're going to create airflow. So if we put a solid door here, that may screw with the design that the HVAC contractor did. So he always knew that this was an opening. Now it's going to be closed, but by putting the full louvered door, it's really not closed, it's open just with louvers. All right, these steps, that was me tripping. These steps are going to be carpeted, as all of this space will be also carpeted. This turned out nice. So this space here on the 3rd floor is, it's kind of quaint. We got a nice little area here. You can throw a chair and stare out into the woods across the street. Nice little area there. It's really just a lovely street. We've got a nice old house across the street as well. So this area, this will be capped. This is like a game area or a 3rd floor family room, or knock it down, a office, whatever you want to use it for. This is a 3rd floor bedroom. Very nice area. It's just about 7 foot on the height, which is probably the least height that I would ever want. We didn't want to extend the ceiling joists up. They were placed there somewhere in that 1870 range, and it's held strong all these years. We certainly didn't want to undo structure that's proven worthy through the test of time, so we didn't want to screw with that. This is a great view here. I could imagine having some livestock in the paddock there and being able to check it out from up here. Lovely home across the street. Got just a beautiful location on 6 acres here. All right, so we're gonna venture downstairs. That's an update. Episode 4. And we have probably another week to wait for the trim to get delivered. Once it gets delivered, we're probably a week in to executing its installation. At the same time, after the trim is in, we'll get the painters in here, and then we'll get the flooring guy to sand the floor. At the same time, we'll have these floors being installed. This one, this witch's broom here. So this will get a step. It'll get the extension of the plywood, and then we'll do what's called a bull nose here. The bull nose will be the height of, it'll transition so that the top of the tile will be even with the top of the bull nose right there. And then we'll measure down, and we need to maintain not more than 8 1/4 inches of rise. So we may have to go ahead and laminate another layer of plywood on this in order to comply with the proper height. Can't have more than 8 1/4 for a rise, and we'll make sure we maintain that. Certainly don't want to get to the finish line and have a inspector call us out for that. Better to do it right the first time, because it's a lot more money to do it right the second time. So, all right, Brad T presents this. I don't want to say this old house, because that sounds like I'm trying to clip somebody's show. But this cool old house over here in Marlton. So look forward to another episode as we get closer to the end. Thanks a lot.